Check out ShootieSchool.com for complete EZDrummer 3 courses. Here's a few excerpts from my EZDrummer 3 Grid Editor course. The Grid Editor in EZDrummer 3, it's the most intimidating area of the program. For beginners, when you complete this course, expect to know where everything is and what everything does. That's worth the price of entry right there. And for more advanced users, expect to take your workflows to the next level, get more time efficient while you watch me leave no stone unturned. Not only do I have an elaborate table of contents in the PDF included in this course, but before every video, there's a chapter marker list with the time code right next to it. So if you're looking for just one particular topic, you'll be able to advance to it pretty quickly. Just as cool as that is I focused a lot of energy on the recaps at the end of each video. So when you get to the end of the video, you get to relearn everything you learned in that video to get it into your muscle memory. But better than that, imagine this situation. You're in the Grid Editor, you're in production, you don't know how to do one thing. You could check out the table of contents of the course and then just go to that video's recap. And those recaps only average about 60 seconds long. So you could be out and then back into action just within a couple of minutes. Let's see how song parts in your song track coordinate with your Grid Editor. We hop over on the Grooves tab, EZDrummer 3 library. If we look in the search results area, there's this name field. And we can see that this groove is a verse. Now, verse is just a suggestion from TuneTrack. They don't know what your song sounds like. So this could be a chorus, a pre-chorus, a bridge. It could be whatever you want it to be depending on how it sounds with your song. But TuneTrack suggests it's a verse, so I'll grab it, bring it to the song track. As you can see, it's blue. It says verse at the bottom, just like the rest of the grooves we've been working with so far. But let me scroll down a bit. Here's a suggested chorus, which is purple. Here's a suggested fill, which is orange. Here's an intro, which is gray. And here's a pre-chorus, which is yellow, and there's probably a few more, okay? So as we build out our whole song, we'll start to notice color patterns going on, so it's easy to identify your song structure. Verses are blue, pre-choruses are yellow, and so on and so forth. That's super helpful for the song track, okay? Now if I go over to the Grid Editor, let me zoom out a bit. We'll notice the background color of the Grid Editor also changes colors. Right now, I have no groove selected, and the background color, it's like teal here, it's light purple, light orange, and so forth. It's a light, vague color. That helps us at a distance understand what part is where in the Grid Editor, especially if our song track is collapsed, right? But more importantly, as you select a groove, this is just a big massive teal. It's hard to really know where you're working, but if you select a groove, I'll select it on 17, watch what happens to the background. It's highlighted. I instantly know where I need to focus. But look, I'm at eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 8 lines to a measure, but because we're zoomed in, we still see 32 hash marks. And when we're zoomed to a certain degree, we will see the decimal point landmarks. And if you can wrap your head around the past minute or two of conversation we've been having, this ruler goes from just overkill information to like beautiful coordinates. Just absolutely amazing, especially for a person like myself. I want to see a certain resolution line, so I set the resolution menu to what resolution lines I want to look at, because that's where I want to program. The hash marks react to how far you're zoomed in or zoomed out. And our landmark, 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, that is where you bob your head. And that's where you count to 4. Perfection. Bioresolution, one of the most important features for me, hands down. And what's really fantastic is it helps you learn music theory a little bit if you don't know music theory well. Right now we have 30-second notes in the playing field of the Grid Editor. And now it's saying, hey, out of everything you have selected, what do you want to isolate out of that selection? So if I mouse over 1/1, which is a whole, if you're thinking about fractions, you can see just the first note over here gets selected. Check it out. See? And this is why the by resolution menu is so amazing. You don't have to select it and see what happened. You can just mouse over stuff and it gives you a real-time, visual cue what's going to happen if you select it. It's absolutely amazing. Half note, now we see 2 notes. Quarter note, now we see the quarter notes, where we count to 4. My EZDrummer 3 grid editor course, it's 4.5 hours long. Beginners and advanced users alike can benefit from it. More information at ShootieSchool.com.